Okay, we're being asked to derive a formula. It's given. It's probably know this from Math 120 if you can remember that. But it's pretty easy to write the series down for these guys over here. For example, the series for cosine, you know. Excuse me, I have to erase that. The series for cosine, you know. It's this guy over here. You know the series for sine. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake in my key, by the way. I got to correct that now. I guess it was just a copy-paste error. This is actually going to be, I'm trying to generate I times sine x. All right, so this would read I times sine x. And what's that going to be? I times the series right over here. All right, so these two are important over here. And why is that? You need to add those together. Right, we need to add those together. And what they're claiming over here is if you add those two together, you would get this guy's series. All right, it's not a bad series to write down, by the way. All right, so if you write that down, what are you going to get? Well, you know, you're starting with n equals 0 and you're going forward. So 1, you would get ix next. Then what are you going to get? A little complicated over here because what are you doing? You're squaring ix. And you would get I squared x squared, and I squared is going to be minus 1 over 2 factorial. I see that right over here. And then you got the I cubed, right? What's the I cubed going to be? Well, the I cubed is going to be I squared, which is minus 1 times I. So I'm seeing that. Whoops, I'm not seeing the I. I'll put that down over here. Sorry about that. I got to correct that too. I'll correct it in the key, by the way. I don't see the I there. Next one is going to be x4. What's that going to be? I squared, which is minus 1 times minus 1, which is going to be x4. That's good. What's x5? Well, it's got an x4 in it, and you got an I in it. So I see that one. And so forth and so on. It keeps going and going and going. All right? What do I notice about those? You know, assuming the series is convergent, which we know e to the x be a convergent series, we can jumble these terms around. And that's all I did. I rearranged. How did I rearrange it? Well, I looked at these things over here. I see the 1. I see the minus x squared over 2 factorial. I'm just taking the real ones, by the way. We don't have the I in it. I see this. I would see this, yada, yada, yada. And who is that guy? I recognize him as cosine. This guy, I factored the I out. And what am I seeing? X, let's see, minus x cubed over 3 factorial. By the way, the x is coming there. This is coming over here. And then next one's going to be x5. That's with the I. The next one's going to be this guy over here, so forth and so on. And I recognize that guy's sine. So it's I sine. So we've derived the formula. All right? I got to make some corrections in the notes, but for the most part, it stands as written, by the way. There's a few corrections I need to make, by the way. Thank you.